Hi, I'm Sarah Donchi in for Juliet. Hopefully she's enjoying a barbecue somewhere. The patriotic spirit was on display all across the Bay Area today as we celebrate America's 247th birthday. Well, that was a lively, family-friendly procession in Orinda with bands. They had stilt walkers, check them out. They had some princesses and, yes, even some pets. In Danville, tens of thousands of people, young and old, showed up for the red, white, and blue celebration. More than 100 groups marched. They even had a military helicopter out there. And there were similar community celebrations in Larkspur and in Redwood City. People took a moment to share their thoughts with us about what this day means to them.
It's a day to celebrate and be proud to be in America.
It's a great way to celebrate our home, and home is everything.
I feel really lucky and blessed to be in this country. It really is a melting pot of diversity.
Of course, the main event yet to come. We'll see lots of fireworks shows across the Bay, including the big one in San Francisco. Okay, Ann Makovic is here. Good to see you, for one.
Good to see you, as always. And yeah, we've been, being on the edge of our seat, kept there by Paul, as he's not able to tell us exactly yet if fog is going to obscure the fireworks in San Francisco or not. But we do have a live look right now at some of the pre-celebrations going on at Pier 39. That is where we're going to be seeing the fireworks, in theory, or colored fog, as it may be. Crowds have been gathering there all day. A festival started at Aquatic Park at 2 this afternoon. And here's a look at it earlier today. Pier 39, certainly a boost for businesses in that area. People coming from around the Bay Area and really around the world for the unique experience of a San Francisco 4th of July. We just spoke with the COO for Simcoe Restaurants, which has 6 restaurants, bars, and cafes along Pier 39.
Our restaurants will be open till about 11 o'clock. So after the fireworks, come on into the stores and have something to eat and drink, because traffic's going to be a bear after. So
again, we're not quite sure what the fireworks will look like tonight. In an ideal world, it would look like this. This is from the show back in 2018, almost crystal clear, or it could be like last year. The fireworks lit up the sky with colorful fog, not quite the spectacular display people hope for on Independence Day. But, it's an original San Francisco treat nonetheless. Back out to the waterfront this evening, where there are people getting ready for whatever show goes on. The fireworks are going to be launched from 2 barges on the bay, one there at Pier 39 and one at Aquatic Park. And if you don't want to brave the crowds, we're going to be bringing you the show live streaming on our website, KPIX.com, and on the free CBS News app. You were out there last year when it was
my gosh.
foggy.
It was, can we say it was bad? It was bad. I mean, we couldn't see anything. It was just, as you saw, just colorful fog.
Okay, but there was something to that, though. It's nice.
It's nice, but not the lady who drove 6.5 hours from LA. Yeah, that's not fun. All right, Ann. We're going to hang out. And of course, the person that we have the best sense of whether or not we're going to see anything from is Paul. And I know it's hard to tell. So you can tell whether or not there's going to be fog, but how high it'll be is a different story.
That's the big wild card. And I'm optimistic that it'll be a better display than last year when you really couldn't see anything.
Nothing.
But the fog and low cloud cover is definitely out there. So let's take a look at the hour-by-hour forecast as we head through the rest of this evening. Temperatures are going to be in the 50s, so you want to layer up appropriately. And the low cloud cover and fog is going to be a factor. How much of a factor depends on how high off the ground that fog is. And for some perspective on that, I want to bring in our augmented reality elements, specifically the Golden Gate Bridge, because the tower of the Golden Gate Bridge brings in a good benchmark for whether or not the fireworks are going to be visible. The top of that tower is just under 750 feet above water level. Most fireworks burst at a range of 600 to 1,200 feet, depending on the size of the shell. The bigger ones burst higher up in the air. So if we had the same weather pattern that we had late last week and over the weekend, with the big heat dome in place over the Bay Area, strong area of high pressure, it just means there's more atmosphere on top of it. That really compressed the marine layer down towards ground level. Thick fog at ground level, but it was a relatively shallow layer of fog. Nonetheless, if we had those conditions this evening, the fireworks would mostly burst above that, and you wouldn't be able to see much of anything. This is the kind of weather we had last year on the 4th of July. What we've seen happen over the past couple of days is that heat dome weakened a relative area of low pressure in the atmosphere, less atmosphere on top of us, and that allows the marine layer to get much, much deeper, so the fog isn't quite as dense, and it forms with its base farther off of ground level, as opposed to actual fog. It's more low cloud cover, so depending on exactly where that base decides to set up, we may see kind of a mix of some of the smaller shells bursting below the base of the clouds, some of the larger ones bursting within the clouds, the colorful fog display that we're used to in San Francisco. It's a long way of saying that it could go either way, but some signs of cautious optimism that maybe we are going to be able to see at least part of the fireworks display at Fisherman's Wharf. I want to take a live look right now at the Golden Gate Bridge, and again, we can see the top of the tower, and that's why we are still cautiously optimistic that a couple hours from now that fog won't have dropped down to a level that would obscure the majority of the display. We'll have the forecast for the other fireworks displays across the Bay Area coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Paul, thank you so much. So the gates are open at Livermore's Robertson Park. They're gearing up for a big fireworks show there tonight. Pyrotechnician James Wolfe designed the entire show. For decades, he's been the brains behind fireworks shows all around the Bay Area. He says this is his life's passion.
I do it for the love of it, and I've been doing it for almost 30 years. This right here is what's called a comet. And so when this shell goes up, this comet puts a trail on it.
So he creates a list of each of the 500 shells in order. They're then loaded onto tubes, and each one is set with a fuse. Then during the show, James fires each and every one. The show is set for after sundown around 9:15 tonight. Until then, people are showing up enjoying the food, the live music, the games, and face painting for kids. San Jose will have 2 city-sponsored fireworks shows tonight, but it is the illegal ones that police and firefighters will be watching very closely. This is just some of what we've seen in San Jose in years past. One fire already broke out near homes in San Jose today, and as our Devin Feely tells us, neighbors are bracing for a long night.
This fire broke out around midday. It burned in some of the dry grass and heavier vegetation that you see here. And all of a sudden, it was spreading in multiple directions all at once. Now, the fire department was able to bring it under control, but not before it blackened several acres.
It's taxing on our guys wearing all the equipment. It gets hot at the fire line and when you're doing a direct attack.
Roughly 24 firefighters battled this grass fire in South San Jose, many of them with nothing more than shovels and garden hose, as they cut a line around the flames, preventing them from spreading to nearby homes.
We're always worried about structures and ember casts from a fire like this, especially on a hot day where the relative humidity is starting to drop.
The fire department says the fire started a little before noon in a vacant field. It would burn nearly 5 acres before they were able to get it out.
It happens like almost every year.
Neighbors like Anthony Mendoza say fires in this area are a perennial problem, especially this time of year.
It is nerve-wracking. I mean, there are times when the smoke is so thick we can't see it, and usually we'd always hose our house down.
Firefighters say the fire is suspicious, and arson investigators will try to figure out what caused it. Anthony, however, has his suspicions.
It's the 4th of July, could also be attributed to fireworks.
The fire department says their strategy is to jump on these smaller fires aggressively and make sure they don't become a bigger blaze. They were able to bring this one under control with relative ease, but know that we could be in for a long, hot, and if we're not careful, destructive night.
That's always our forward-leaning stance, is to fight fire aggressively but safely. That way it limits danger to the public and ourselves.
Adding credence to the theory that this fire may have been started by fireworks, during my interview with the battalion chief and even just a short time ago, we did hear the sounds of fireworks being shot off in this neighborhood.
So San Jose says they take illegal fireworks incredibly seriously. They even set up a website where people can report them. Now, if you're caught setting off illegal fireworks there, you could face a fine of $1,000, and that's for a first violation. Spectators and the people who host parties where fireworks go off can also be held responsible, so something to keep in mind. There were no marching bands or floats in Highland Park, Illinois today. This 4th of July marks 1 year since a gunman opened fire during a parade, killing 7 people. A solemn community march was held instead to honor the lives lost and take back the parade route where so many people's lives were changed. During a visit to a fire station in Los Angeles, Vice President Kamala Harris paid tribute to those victims and called for gun violence to stop.
And as we said a year ago today, collectively, when we as a nation were so outraged and shocked by what happened at a July 4th parade celebration, a year later, we are saying the same thing, which is that this violence has to stop.
So the vice president also referencing a mass shooting in a Philadelphia neighborhood last night. That is where a gunman killed 5 people and injured 2 children before police arrested him. Now that city's mayor is pleading with Congress to act.
A person walking down a city street with an AR-style rifle and shooting randomly at people while wearing a bulletproof vest with multiple magazines is a disgraceful but all too common situation in America. And I was today at Independence Hall, where they wrote that Constitution, and the Second Amendment was never intended to protect this.
Okay, maybe no surprise here, but San Jose's Joey Chestnut has done it again, taking the title at a stomach-turning 4th of July tradition. If I have to watch this, you have to watch this too. The annual Nathan's hot dog eating contest was almost canceled because of bad weather. But after a 2-hour rain delay in New York, Chestnut and his competitors took the stage. He ate 62 hot dogs in 10 minutes to win his 16th mustard belt. That is shy of his record, which is 76. Oh my gosh, that is just horrible. Okay, a wrong turn cost an elite runner a lot more than a first-place medal at the Peachtree 10K in Atlanta.
And Teferi is trying to get herself to the finish line. Look at the moves back and forth. And Teferi is now...
Oh, no.
Did she go off course?
Right turn.
Oh, Ethiopia's Senber Teferi won this race last year, was favored to repeat until she followed a police escort off course before the finish line. She ended up scrambling back to a 3rd-place finish, which is still really impressive, but it did cost her thousands in prize money. She would have earned 10 grand finishing first. 3rd place is 3,000. It was an honest mistake. All right, thank you so much for watching. The news continues streaming on CBS News Bay Area. We will see you right back here at 11. Don't forget, we're streaming the fireworks, 9 o'clock.